नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमा अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respect. I'll start answering your questions.
Soptarshi Jamil from San Diego asks, when Swamiji talks about our will, can our will override something that is not supported by the planets in our birth charts?
When Swamiji talks about our will, can our will override something that is not supported by planets in our birth charts? First thing, this whole question raises because of the sad, wrong, criminally abusive. Please understand the word I am using. Criminally abusive introduction given to you by Abrahamic religions. Understand, you are not the children of sin. The source of this idea, our will and the cosmic will can be against each other, is from Abrahamic religions, that you are children of sin. It is abusively criminal introduction towards you, given to you by these Abrahamic religions. I have to use these strong words only, then you will get out of this abusive conditioning. Listen, your will is not qualitatively different from cosmic will, it is only quantitatively different. Understand, the Abrahamic religions teach you your individual is qualitatively different from the cosmic, which is not true. Listen carefully. You have a will to move your right hand. That will to move your left hand, to open your eye or close your eye. This will and the will which moves the whole cosmos, planets, they only quantitatively differ, means smaller and larger, but not qualitatively good and evil. This is the biggest difference. Sanatana Hindu Dharma teaches you, listen, your will can never be against the will of the cosmos. Your will can never be against the will of the planets. Your will can never be against the will of the universe. Because you have not willed, planets continue to do their allotted responsibility. If you will, they always come to you. Listen, in three ways they come to you. If you are praying, they come to you as God. If you are declaring, they come to you for negotiation table. If you are responding from the depth of oneness, Sadashivoham, they just do what you say. Understand, please understand, the will which you have. See, all of you have will. That is why you are, even if you want, you can move your hand, you can close your eyes, you can turn your head. whatever will you have to run your body and your mind, this will and the cosmic will which runs the sun, moon, planets, these two only quantitatively differ. Smaller, higher, that's all. They do not have quality difference. Good, bad, no. God, devil, no. This is one of the major truth. Very important truth. Sanatana Hindu Dharma teaches. I should tell you, Sanatana Hindu Dharma alone teaches. Whole Upanishad introduces you. Shrunmandu Vishwe Amritasya Putraha. You are junior Putra, son of immortality. So there is only quantitative difference. You are small and that is high. Amritasya, the state of Amritatva is bigger and you are smaller. You are Putra of that. But nowhere it says there is qualitative difference. Understand? The ideas you cognize are very important for the realization and manifesting your reality. Understand? The physiology of the reality emphasizes. That word physiology of reality is a word I have roughly translated. Samsheba Sharirakam. That's the original Sanskrit word. The one dimension of that word only I translated as physiology of reality. Listen. This science emphasizes on the beliefs you carry about you and the world. Do not think all these are not required. No. If you want to live as you want, you need to know all this. If you are just going to sit as a passenger in a car, you don't need to know anything. You just need to know how to put the seat belt. But if you are going to drive, you need to know everything about car. So this abusively criminal introduction given to you, that's a, I don't have a bigger word. If I get, I'll use it next time. No, really. See, the moment you are introduced to you as qualitatively different, like a good will and evil will, God and devil, good and bad, the larger is cosmic is good and you are bad, you are gone, your whole life is gone. After that, whatever you do, you are just going to be in your guilt. You can't even have simple taste of apple juice. The moment something is tasty, the first thing will erupt is, oh, I think it is from bad will, devil. Understand, all of you please understand, the will which makes decision in you, which is asking you to move the right hand or left hand, to take the car right side or left side, to go to the mall or theater, to come to the session or not, this will is not against the cosmic will. It is not qualitatively different from the cosmic will. If you are having some problem, you have used your will in a little confused way. Confusion is not crime. The reason for your problems is confusion, not crime. Understand? Confusion is not crime. Confusion means half an hour before you took one decision and half an hour after you changed the decision. So this change of decision, like you switched on the fan and switched off the fan and switched on the fan and switched off the fan, in that time, fan moves this side few minutes, this side few minutes, and there is little confusion. That's all is the reason for your sufferings are not manifesting what you want, but there is no crime involved in it. Please understand. It is like one fellow ran away from the house because the wife is continuously cooking tamarind rice. And finally, he could not find any place to sleep and he went and slept under the tamarind tree. In Tamil, the proverb is very funny. புளியோதரைக்கு பாய்ந்து போய் புளிய மரத்தில் தூங்கின மாதிரி. It's a village proverb. See, whenever you have a problem, go for the right diagnosis. So first thing you need to know, your individual will is not against the will of the cosmos or planet. Second, the cosmic will which moves the planets, birth charts, all of them are not rigid. They are your father. They are ready for negotiation. They are ready to give you boon. They are ready to even take your orders if you are grown up. Understand? If you pray to them, they are ready to respond to you as gods. If you are a little grown up and able to think through and look into the way they work and order, they are even ready to sit with you in negotiation table. They say, all right, don't worry. This are supposed to be happening. That is the way you created your karma pattern. Now do this. All that will be erased and you will manifest what you want. And if you stay in your oneness and declare, they will just bow down and say, done Mahadeva. You need to understand planets, cosmic will are not against you. They are not qualitatively different. How many of you unconsciously believing the cosmic will and your will are qualitatively different, that good, bad? Now understand, it is not. This one understanding will solve thousands of your problems, your confusions. Vastu, same way. Or any natural forces. Any natural forces. Few days before, just before the Sadashivoham, I should say a few months, just before Sadashivoham, the admin team in the Adinam decided, Swamiji, we have only 6 borewells. I don't know whether we will be able to support the whole master plan with that 6 borewells. We need at least 10 more borewells. And all of you need to know that around the campus, not a single person has water. In this whole 1,000 acre around the banyan tree, other than our Adinam, nobody has underground water. Around 20 properties are there all around the Adinam. Not even one person has borewell water. They have dug, I think, 50 borewells. As recently as 2 weeks before, few weeks before. Nobody got water. Inside our property, we got water in 500 feet, 6-inch water. Then our neighbor put the borewell just 50 feet away. 1,000 feet, no water. I don't know whether directly comes from Ganga, special connection to... No. Even I am wondering. No, it's not that I don't want them to have water. I told them, you tell me that when you are free, I will come and bless it and let you also have water. It's not that I don't want them to have water, but I'm telling you the reality as it is happening now. Nobody has water all around. These guys told me that, Swamiji, we need at least 10 more borewells. I said, all right, you tell me where all is convenient for you to build the tank. I will put the point. They said, no, Swamiji, first you have to say where the water is. Then we will dig the borewell and we will build the tank. I said, no, that is outside. That is outside. You tell me where you want the water. Then finally I walked around and they said, this place will be good for over a tank as per the master plan. All right, then put the walking stick, Trishul, take the water. That's the way I put the point, 12 point, all 12 points, 6-inch water. Understand, not even 1 point failure or 1 point less water. Maximum water in all the points we marked. I wanted to tell you, it's not some arrogance or pride I am telling you. All I did is, in our body there is a water element. I will go and stand there and surrender to that water element in that oneness. In Sadashivatva, just surrender to that water element and please do good. It will be useful for so many people. That's all. And water comes. Understand the basic cognition you need to have. Your individual will and cosmic will are not enemies. Your individual will is not given to you as punishment. It is given to you as a boon, extension. You are son, not sin. You are putra, amritasya putra, sons of immortality, sons of eternity. You are not sins of somebody. One of the worst introduction given to human beings is, you are sins of somebody and cosmic will is bad, good, your will is bad, and both wills are qualitatively different. That's the biggest crime. Understand? Both wills are only quantitatively different, not qualitatively. Means the quality of both wills are not different. It's only the quantity is different in the initial level. That also in the initial level, not forever. So, whenever you want to manifest your reality, understand, cosmos celebrates your manifesting. It is like when your son becomes a doctor and you are a real father, you celebrate. Of course, the word real father is very important. No. One guy goes to the father and says, Father, bless me, I am in love with our neighbor girl. Father calls him, son, I should tell you, you can't marry her. She is your sister. What to do? All right, again after a week, the fellow comes and names some other girl in the same street. Again, father hangs his head, says, son, sorry to tell you, again, wrong choice. She is your sister. This goes on for 7 times. Now it is too much. The fellow runs to the mom and says, Mom, what is going on? Every girl in the street, neighborhood area is my sister. Mom says, hey, don't worry. You fall in love with any girl. He is not your father. Understand? You are real son of the cosmos. You are real daughter of the cosmos. And your extension. When your son or daughter wants to fulfill their reality, manifest their reality, you celebrate. That is what the meaning of the real son or real father, real daughter and real father. Cosmos celebrates your will's completion. The good news I have for you, planets actually celebrate when you want to manifest something. Actually, they torture you because you don't want to manifest. You are stuck with your laziness, boredom, tiredness, victim pattern, stupidity, self-sympathy, self-doubt, all that. To wake you up, they torture you. But the moment you make it clear, I am not going to be victim for SDHD anymore. I am not going to be bored, tired, destroying myself anymore. I am going to manifest the reality as I want. I tell you, whenever you stand up as a man to manifest your reality, you become non-violent, you become loving, you become caring, you become beautiful, you become sweet. Understand? Romance with the life, manifesting what you want, both are one and the same. Somebody who wants to manifest what they want will not have time and energy to destroy others. Destroying is not at all a big job, understand? Any fool can destroy any big man. It's not a big thing. It's manifestation, creation. That is the real thing. I tell you, whenever you want to manifest what you want in your life, Cosmos celebrates you. Sadashiva supports you. Planets align to you. Real parihara, the graha parihara, dosha parihara is using your will and declaring to yourself and the cosmos what do you want to manifest. I tell you, when you decide what you want to manifest, cosmos only supports you because you are real son of the cosmos. Understand next time, whenever you have a problem, you are real son, you are real daughter. So, you don't have to worry that can my will override? Can my will override? No. Understand? This very idea, overriding, is from the concept of good and bad, right and wrong, opposite. You are not opposite party to cosmos. You are extension of cosmos. Next.
Surya Prabha from Kulim, Malaysia asks, by attending the Inner Awakening program and receiving all the mandalas along with the spiritual practices described, will it destroy the negative seeds embedded in me from past life and put an end to the vicious cycle of rebirth?
Surya Prabha, I guarantee you that what you are asking is too small. What you are asking is too small. And I guarantee you what you are asking, destroying the negative seeds and releasing you from the vicious cycle of rebirth. Understand? If you are asking only this much, you need only completion. You don't even need mandalas and all that. And you will have more than what you are even thinking and expecting. And get ready to have unexpected surprise gifts and life. Listen, now I need to give you the understanding about this science. See, you have certain impossibility ideas. Yesterday only I was telling that they are dead snakes. Those patterns, concepts, ideas, they are all dead snakes. You can just take them, either burn them away, taking them and burning them away is what I call completion. There's one more thing can be done. You can take the skin, venom, whatever is available, and sell them and make money. That is what is manifesting powers. Understand? All manifesting powers is using even your impossibility patterns for your life. For example, every pain pattern you have can be completed and manifested as a bliss pattern, because for the energy you need to create pain and the energy you need to create pleasure is one and the same pressure. It is just right place, right level, wrong level, that's all. Somebody who is constantly in pain, that pattern can be beautifully transformed and manifested as constantly being in pleasure. I am giving you example. Every pattern you have, every impossibility you have, either you can complete with them and get rid of it, or you can just transform them, manifest as power. If you are completing with them and getting rid of it, you are a Vedanti. If you transform them and manifest as power, you are a Shaivite. That's all. Completing with the pain patterns and getting rid of them is Advaita. Transforming them and manifesting as powers is Shuddha Advaita. That's all is the difference. And do not be afraid the negative seeds are there in you. No negative seed is alive. You need to know. Actually, even the word you used here, Surya Prabha, the word you used, negative seed, should be replaced by neutral seed. It is because negative means something which is having power. No. Your patterns, your restrictive, suffocating incompletions do not have life of their own. They are just dead snakes, dead elephants, dead tiger, dead animals. So you should not even use the word negative seeds. You should only use the word neutralized seeds. The only thing which has a life in you is your will. Your will. Nothing else exists in you. Nothing else is alive in you. Actually, two life cannot be in one body. Understand that. Even with one life, there is so much confusion. How can two life exist in one body? No. Two cannot exist in one body. That's a basic truth you need to know. So, actually these mandalas are not even required if you just want completion and enlightenment. These mandalas are required only if you want to manifest the higher powers, Shaktis. See, if I raise your Kundalini and initiate you, even if it goes back and settles and falls asleep, no problem. Your enlightenment is guaranteed, because whenever you leave the body, that Kundalini will automatically raise to the peak experience you had while you are alive. For example, Kundalini during its sleep, it is in 10 volt. When I initiated and raised your Kundalini, and it has reached to 1000 volt. But it has come back to 10 volt again and started sleeping again. You forgot all this meditation, enlightenment, Kundalini, inner awakening, and you continue with your life. But when you are leaving the body, by its programming, it will reach back the peak it experienced in that body, 1000 volt, and it will be liberated. Understand? Kathopanishad very clearly describes. Vivekananda very beautifully says, that is why we insist on getting initiated by an incarnation or enlightened being at least once in your life. Even once if you are initiated, after that even if you don't practice anything, when you leave the body it will come back to the same position and you will be liberated. For liberation, you don't need all these mandalas. Once Kundalini awakening and one initiation, you reaching to the Kundalini reaching to your third eye or Sahasrara, once that is enough. After that, even if it goes to sleep and you don't practice anything, you don't live anything, even then no problem. Liberation is guaranteed. These mandalas, why they will keep the Kundalini in the same 1000 volt in your everyday life. That is why these mandalas. Like, they will make you manifest all the powers if the Kundalini resides in that same 1000 volt in third eye continuously. If the Kundalini stays in the third eye continuously, you will start manifesting. First, you will start manifesting the power to see anybody, see through the body, like a scanning. You will be able to see through the wall. You will be able to see through the third eye. You will be able to do the blindfold reading. You will be able to see from the far distance. And you will have a deep intuition, tremendous intuition. The moment you sit for business negotiation or in the negotiation table, you know what is his fear and his weakness, where you need to touch your negotiation, where you need to tighten your negotiation, where you need to loosen your negotiation. You will just know how to play with the guy who is sitting in front of you. All these powers will start manifesting if you use these mandalas. These mandalas by themselves are not required just for enlightenment. Understand? Just for enlightenment, all you need is one touch, once Kundalini reaching your third eye, and once your body has to go through that experience of highest Kundalini Shakti. That's it. That's all you need just for enlightenment. Maybe one inner awakening. That's all you need for enlightenment. To get rid of the birth and rebirth cycle. But these mandalas make you live and manifest Sadashiva's powers. Especially, I strongly recommend these mandalas to be kept in a place where you sleep. See, during the sleep, all other circuits like a psychological, physiological circuits come down. But the neurological circuits are alive. These mandalas will use that moment and keep your neurological circuits to the peak level energy which you raised or realized during the initiation. What I did to you during the initiation, during the Kundalini awakening, during the whole Sadashivam process, that will be constantly maintained by these mandalas. When you keep them in your bedroom, I don't want to say bedroom, where you sleep, because only you know where you sleep. No, it is wrong to imagine always you sleep in the bedroom. It depends on the weather and temperature of the inside house. Whether you sleep in the hall couch or wherever you are sleeping, keep these mandalas in the space where you fall asleep. Because when you fall asleep, your neurology need to be maintained in the highest Kundalini Shakti. Actually, without you doing any tapas, this Kundalini will keep your Kundalini, these mandalas will keep your Kundalini Shakti in the highest existence. You don't need to do any tapas. With that, they will start manifesting various powers. They will start helping you to live comfortably within the body, means healthy. They will make you comfortable within your resource management, means wealth. They will make you comfortable with all the people with whom you are living, good relationships. They will make you comfortable ultimately with all the powers you are living, forces, manifesting powers. Ultimately, they will make you comfortable with the whole universe, Sadashivatva. So these mandalas are mainly for manifesting powers. Just for enlightenment, you may not need them. You may not need them. All the Sadashivoham participants who did Sadashivoham 2016, you are going to receive some more mandalas. Actually, as per my original plan, the some more mandalas which I developed, means I should say, I did not develop this science. The science is done by Sadashiva in Kamikagama. I am only doing what is said. So the material I collected for energizing and making these mandalas are getting completed, and I should say almost ready. So you may receive few more mandalas as the continuous gift from Sadashiva for all the Sadashivoham 2016 participants. So maybe in the living Sadashivoham process, every week I'll send you one by one. And so, next question.
I wanted to share something with everyone, Swamiji, and also I want your blessings. After Nityanandoham, I had lot of little small wishes. That all just like that happened. But after Sadashivoham, I still had wishes that, like just a normal kind of things that I wanted, which I assume is going to bring me happiness. But the cosmos is just throwing me into such things where I have to come out and be so powerful. There is no other choice. More and more I go for the little things. It's like, that's not for you. Just drags me. It gives me such kind of the emotional, the neurological breakdown. And then I say, no, I just, cosmos, I just listen to you. So I see a lot of possibilities and such huge responsibilities ahead.
See, that is why I am saying that you are not opposite to the cosmic will, you are extension of the cosmic will. So the whole thing is done with a lot of love. Understand? Cosmos does not beat you like that. It keeps you in a lap and slaps you. Understand? You are not beaten like that. You are kept in the lap and slapped like this. There's a big difference between these two.
And the things that I want, which cosmos really feels is right for me.
I tell you, not only that, even your taste will go up. What is actually growing? Growing means the taste for your toys will go up. This is what is exactly definition of growth. Taste for your toys going up is growing. Understand? Whether you are going to be playing with Barbie doll or Devi deity, the taste for your toys will grow up, is growing. I should say in a social way, whether you want to play with the Audi car toy or real Audi car itself, your taste for toys will grow up. And ultimately, you will realize there are much better toys inside you than any toys available outside you. It is just your taste growing up is you growing up. Nothing else. Blessed are those whose taste has grown before they grow up. Because you have a beautiful life in front of you with the best taste. See, having time in front of you, but the taste very low, is wasting your life. You have time, but fortunately your taste has grown so high, is the best way to exist. I tell you, my balasans are the best way to exist. Because they may be young, they have their whole time in front. But if you see their taste, oh God, yesterday night we were sitting and discussing. I never discuss how to run a program with anybody. If I discuss, they make a mess. So, but from today I have 10 days Nityanandam program for the kids below 21, 7 to 21. Already we have 1,000 participants arrived. Yesterday I was sitting and discussing with the kids. How are you guys going to run the program? I told them that this time the Balasans will run the program. I will come only for initiation. I was shocked to see their amazing taste. Amazing taste. Whether the way they are planning to entertain the kids, the way they are planning to teach the kids, the way they are planning to enrich the kids, I was shocked the taste they have. I tell you, the best blessing you will receive from the cosmos is matured taste for life. Matured taste for life. Fools are those whose taste is immature, even if they have life, time, energy, everything in front of them. Blessed are those who have their taste matured. Taste maturing is the biggest blessing. See, cub, I don't know how many of you heard this lion cub story. If you have not heard, don't miss it. It's in YouTube. Please go and see that lion cub story. You should all see that video. It's in YouTube. The cub, if he continues to have the taste of grass and the sheep lifestyle, even if he lives 200 years, what is the use? So even if he lives 200 years, he will be running, seeing a lion or seeing any animal other than the sheep. Life is waste. The moment his taste has matured from grass to flesh, the way he stands up, now he has his whole time in front of him as his life. Understand? Only if your taste has matured, the time in front of you can be considered as life. Otherwise, it is only time. A man whose taste has not matured, who is working in Indian government office, sorry, if you are same seat, same dodak fan, and that same wooden table. Sometimes that seat will have even that print. And that same old boss who is appointed before independence, and that same pen, and that same type of people. Only the table is now reduced a little bit so that you can stretch your hand under the table easily, just for that convenience. The table size has been brought down. Other than that, no other change. You go on. Sometimes people work in the same office, sitting in the same chair and position 40 years. In that whole 40 years, only twice the wall will be painted and no question of changing the furnitures. If you have that kind of a taste for life, whether you have 50 years in front of you, 100 years in front of you, what is the use? Even if it is 200 years, it is going to be the same table, same routine, same talk and same magazines and same sleep and same coffee. And I don't want to tell further sames. If your taste is not matured for life, the time you have in front of you cannot be called as life. If the taste you have for life is matured, the time in front of you can be called as life. There's a big difference. Whether you have time or life is going to be decided only by the taste you have for life. It's the maturity of your taste that decides whether you have life, you have only time. I know there are millions of people who only have time. Blessed are those who have the best taste for life, whose time is converted into life.
Ramaji from Kuala Lumpur asks, since I already have a guru who initiated me, how do I adore you after being initiated by you?
Ramaji, namaste. Please be seated. Please be seated. See, in Hindu tradition, Guru Tattva is worshipped, not the individual. See, anybody who has achieved that space, who opened up to that space, that space of Guru Tattva is worshipped. You should know, very beautiful sloka from Agama. Once Devi and Mahadeva, Sadashiva and Adishakti, they both were sitting in Kailash. Suddenly Sadashiva bows down with folded hands with a tremendous respect. Devi asks, you are the Brahmanda, you are the Bhuvananda, you are the Nayaka, Lord of the universe. To whom are you bowing down? Sadashiva says, I am bowing down to Guru Tattva, on which I am constantly meditating. I reside. Guru Tattva is much more than God in Hinduism. Then he delivers the whole Guru Gita. The whole Guru Gita is delivered to him, delivered to Devi by Sadashiva with this start. This is the way he starts. Devi asks the question, to whom are you bowing down? You are the Lord of the universe. Then he explains about the Guru Tattva and Guru Gita. There he very clearly explains. I think it is around 500 slokas. I'll give you just 3 points. 1, the individual person is not worshipped. I am only the shell for that Guru Tattva. The principle is worshipped. That is why this throne, that's why these jewels, all these are for this principle, for the responsibility I am doing. If you see me in the courtyard, actually the moment I finish the session and go out, first thing I'll do, I'll remove all this and throw it away. It's not that I want all this and wearing. These are all the respect, reverence given to this tattva, given to this principle, Guru Tattva. And Sadashiva says one more thing. Devi asks, if I see Guru and God both at a time, to whom should I bow down first? He says Guru. Because even if the God leaves, Guru will bring the God back to you. And when you are bowing down to Guru, even if the God leaves, Guru will bring the God back to you. But even God cannot bring Guru back to you. Understand? Even God cannot bring Guru back to you. Guru Tattva is worshipped. So you don't have to, it is not only for Ramaji, for everyone I am saying who has this Guru conflict. I had one Guru, now I am coming to you, is it okay? I tell you, that Guru, because of your sincerity towards that Guru, is only now sending you to me from him. Understand? All Gurus lead you to the next level. Sometime when they are not in the body, you will not be able to connect with them. You need a Guru who is in the body. So they automatically guide you. And sometime you get into incompletion in such way, you may have love for your Guru, but you will stop listening to him. This happened even to Sugabrahma. The greatest Guru ever happened is Vyasa. His disciple, son and disciple Sugabrahma, stopped listening to him. Then Vedavyasa has to tell, all right, now you go to Janaka Rishi. Then Sugabrahma asks, what? Janaka is bigger Guru than you. You are the Jagat Guru, the greatest Guru. Vyasa beautifully says, hey, it is not about Guru's greatness. It is about your listening's greatness. Here, with me, I may be great, but you stopped listening. So now you need somebody else to open up your listening. He says, go to Janaka Rishi. Vyasa sends Sugabrahma, his own son, to Janaka Rishi. Janaka Rishi gives him enlightenment. You need to know, Vyasa is not Sadguru of Sugabrahma. He is only Vidya Guru. In Sugabrahma's life, he records Vyasa only as a Vidya Guru. Sadguru is Janaka Rishi, Sita's father. So, sometime, for various reasons, if the Guru has left the body, or your listening has come down, I don't even want to give you the reasons. For various reasons, you are guided to the next level, next Gurus. So understand, whenever your heart feels attracted, feels connected, you have something to receive. Receive it, enjoy it, celebrate it, and enrich yourself. I always tell you, go to all gardens, pluck all the best flowers, and make a garland for yourself. Beautiful garland for yourself. So going to another Guru does not amounts to any wrong, because life guides you. Life guides you. Next. Ramaji, you are in right place.
Omar Brooks from Fairlawn asks, Swamiji, I really want to be at Inner Awakening for Feb 2017. I don't have the full amount and don't want you to think I'm looking for a free ride. I'm fully dedicated in my transformation.
Don't worry, the moment you say you are ready, I will not deny. Understand? When I say I mean cosmos. When I say listen, Lakshmi has been ordered not to stop anybody's spiritual growth. And the moment you say you are ready, you wanted to, your intention is enough. Just sign up your intention. My blessings, not just blessings, my commitment to you. You will manifest whatever is required, whether time, money, or the work, rearrangements, organizing, everything. Can I take a minute and ask all the centers all over the world? How many of you are witness for the statement I am saying now? I will organize everything and you will be here. How many have experienced it? Raise your hand. And everyone please look around. Those hands are Sakshi Pramana for my words. And Fairlawn, Omar Brooks, you will be here. I'll make sure you will be here. My blessings. And so, we are actually sitting with the whole world sitting with us. Every time zone we have at least 10 countries or 10 cities attending. We have more than 115 cities and 60 countries attending. In those days we used to have a word called Jagat Guru. And now technology has made it into reality. All right. We will continue to have the next sessions. Let's gather for next session. Thank you. Be blissful.